Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm going to be doing a makeup look of obviously this. It's a summery, sunsetty, bright, really vibrant makeup look. I'm not really used to wearing these bright colors, but it doesn't look too bad. And I hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with my Smashbox Finish Primer. Just gonna rub it all over my face, Next, I'm gonna take my Pro Conceal LA Girl. Get rid of all those nasty pimples I have. Sadly. Just rub it in, Don't need a blender for that. I like to use my fingers. I feel like it gets most of it anyway. Next, I'm going to take my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. Just going to rub it, all over my eyelid. I like to rub a little bit on my lower lash line too, since I like to put eyeshadow under there, make the colors really pop. Side note, do any of you like Pretty Little Liars? Did you watch this week's episode? Oh my god, it was awesome. Spencer is just crazy. I love that show. Next, I'm going to take my Anastasia Brow Wiz in dark brown. And I just like to brush through my eyebrows. I brush them to the side, not really upward. I don't know why. I just kind of do that. And I like to line my brows a little underneath where like they end, because I have a really weird like eyebrow shape and it's kind of thin, so I kind of just line that out first and just bring it all the way down. And then I fill in the end of my brows first, not like too dark. I don't like them that defined, but then I just go to the front and I make like little lines and brush through them. Oh, you see here I messed up. If it's not eyeliner, it's the eyebrows. But then I took my concealer, Born This Way, in Very Fair, and kind of just outline my brows and just, blended it in with a random brush I have. And then I take my NYX tinted brow mascara and I just brush through the hairs in an upward motion this time. I like my brows to be a little defined and a little dark, but not like crazy drawn on. Then I take my ColourPop eyeshadow, and I'm really generous with this color. I kind of just throw it all over my lid. I mix it in the crease and then I just rub it all over my lid. It's in the color Locked and Loaded. Then I take the next ColourPop pressed eyeshadow in Issues, and I just blend that right into the crease. It's like a light peachy yellow. I'll just lightly blend it up there. Then I take another ColourPop pressed eyeshadow, and this one is in the shade Tiki. Such a weird color for a name. It's like a really vibrant, well, not really vibrant, but a really like bright yellow. And I just blend that all into my crease on top of Issues. Then I take another ColourPop pressed eyeshadow and I mix two of them together. One is in Best Coast Scenario, then Slim Fit. And I mix them both into the crease and kind of drag it down to my lid. Kind of use it as like a base for when I bring the next color, For Sure, which is another ColourPop pressed eyeshadow, and I drag that all over my lid. But before I do that, I'm gonna take the first two colors I started with, and I'm gonna blend them together in my crease, kind of like smooth things out, make sure everything's blended nicely. As I said before, this is the really intense color that they have. It's called For Sure. It's such a funny name because it's actually spelled shore like the water. ColourPop has the funniest names, I swear. And then I just rub those first two colors together on the bottom of my crease with a little bit of the yellow Tiki. And then I take my Too Faced prismatic highlight in the shade Blinded by the Light and just put it in my inner corners. And I take my Cosmetics liquid liner, and I'm usually really good with eyeliner, but I kind of made it a little dramatic today for this look. Just drag it along my lid. And I like to curl my lashes. It's not a special eyelash curler. I got it at Walgreens for like $2. But yeah, I have really small eyelashes. So then I take my deluxe sample size of the Tarte Lash Paint Mascara. Now for foundation. Today I use my L'Oreal True Match Illuminating Foundation, and it's in the shade W1-2. It's porcelain / light ivory because I'm very fair skin tone. So it's one of the, I'm pretty sure it's the lightest shade they have, or second to lightest. I don't remember. But yes, I'm just gonna put a bunch of dots all over my face and just blend it in with my Real Techniques Beauty Blender. And I don't rub it, I just, pat it all over the face. Make sure it's not all streaky, I prefer the sponge instead of a brush, but so back to that Pretty Little Liars episode. Who knew Ariel could be so dark? Like, oh my goodness. I'm such a Pretty Little Liars fan girl. I've been watching them since they first started. Ugh, everyone thinks I'm crazy. But I think the show's really good. What do you guys think? Are you guys a fan of it? Because we can have serious PLL conversations here. And then I take my concealer, again, the Too Faced Born This Way in Very Fair, and I use it to highlight, my nose, my cupid's bow, my chin, my inner forehead. I know I have very fair skin tone, so I don't really need to do this step because you can't really see it, but I like to do it anyway. Then I just take the same beauty blender I used before and I just blend it along. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but I like to put concealer or foundation or both on my lips too, so you can really see like the color of whatever lipstick I'm using, We can really tell the pigmentation and everything. Because my lips are kind of really pink, so. And then I take the IBY highlight and contour kit I got in my BoxyCharm box this month, and I use the contour number 2, the one in the middle, and I just brush it along my face. And I use my Lisa Frank angled brush. Oh, fangirling again. I had everything Lisa Frank when I was younger, so this is like my new favorite brush of all time. I kind of take more of it, the contour, and I just rub it along, you know, my forehead, and then I'll rub it along the bottom of my chin. Not much. I don't really like to do that step, but I did a little bit just to give a bronzy contour effect. You know, give my round face a slimmer image. And I contour my nose. I use my Real Technique brush. It's in the deluxe crease brush. I used it to contour my nose. Then I'm gonna take my Maybelline Master Fix setting powder, and I'm just gonna set underneath my eyes and the creases by my nose, because foundation likes to just chunk up in there. And I just set, you know, my forehead, my chin, just to make sure everything is evenly and stays put. And I just like to take my e.l.f. Total Face brush and I just brush all the powder off of my face. I don't want any excess or anything all over my face. And I'm going to take the same Too Faced highlighter, and I'm just going to highlight my nose, my cheekbones, my cupid bow. Give a nice glowy effect. This is my favorite part. Look at that highlight. This is actually my first time using this highlight, and I'm very impressed with it. It's like my new favorite. I'm sure there's so much more to come though. Yeah, sometimes I like to dip my finger in there, rub a little bit more, just to give an extra glowy effect. Then I'll take my Smashbox LA Lights blush in True Pink, and I just rub it into my contour just to give a light blush effect. You know, I normally don't like to use blush, but I figured for the sake of the video, why not? I'm going to take that same highlight, and I'm going to highlight my brow bone. Almost forgot that step. Now for the final part, my lips. We're going to take this nice, bright, orangey ColourPop liquid lipstick, and it's in the shade Pacific. And this is one of my favorite shades. I love red lipsticks, and I love pink lipsticks. I don't really wear orange lipsticks, but this one I really like. Yeah, I have to say, I really like this one. I never thought I would like a bright lipstick. So this is their ultra matte liquid lipstick. It's not really drying, it just dries really matte. So there's like no rub off or anything like that. And there we go, it's the finishing touch. Okay, so this completes today's look. I hope you guys like it. Not too bad it came out. So, subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching.